All right, it's a fun ride, but the film Unicorns also a groundbreaking love story about identity, acceptance, and the unexpected.
We are excited to welcome two members of the cast, Ben Hardy, who you've seen in Bohemian Rhapsody and X-Men Apocalypse, and Jason Patel, who's making his stunning film debut in Unicorns. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
What's happening?
I usually can't comment on appearances, but there is a whole lot of gorgeousness in the studio.
Yeah,
Excellent.
you. Excellent.
So fantastic looking. Everyone's tanned and all summered up.
Oh, you're looking great yourself.
That's what she was looking for. She was looking for the reverse compliment. Let's talk about the film. Critics already giving it rave reviews. And so the Hollywood Reporter reads, quote, "Unicorns doesn't define lines, it transcends them."
Oh, wow.
That is from the Hollywood Reporter. They're the legit. So what's the storyline?
Okay.
Oh, whose version do you want?
Well, yeah, with two different versions. In my version, I'm the protagonist, and in Jason's version, he
I'm
is.
the protagonist.
But it's a love story between
about two people.
Two people. One is a working class car mechanic, single father, who stumbles into a Gaysian drag scene in an Indian restaurant.
Okay.
Where Jason, playing Aisha and Ashik, he puts on a fabulous performance. They have a little smooch at the start, and then my character realizes that that he thought he was kissing a woman. Turns out she is a man.
Jason.
And the whole thing transpired from there, really.
And what's your version?
My version is, well, I guess I'll do the equal version. I guess it's two people who are from opposite ends of the earth that meet and have this undeniable spark and connection, and they kind of meet by chance, but they actually like randomly meet, you know, which I think is what's really believable for me.
Yeah.
And that really sparks their journey because they kind of see each other through a lot of the noise, and they kind of go on this journey to get lost and try and be found.
So a little bit of that character spoke to you.
Yeah.
And how about your character? Did that what resonated with that role?
So I grew up in sort of like the Texas of the UK, and there's nothing against Texas. I love Texas, but I suppose I grew up in a very like masculine-dominated environment, conservative environment, and very sort of restrictive in a bit of a way. And I think my character, and this is very similar to that, he grows up in a very like sort of alpha male sort of working class background. You have to be a certain thing, and he really struggles and wrestles with this, that he's fallen in love with a Gaysian drag queen. It's quite, it comes as quite a shock to him, and he really struggles to sort of know how to process that and to deal with it. I suppose the bits I could relate to your question, it reminded me of my own upbringing and things that I wanted to do, even wanting to be an actor, you know, sort of like, all right, you know, he must be this or he must be that. Yeah.
Jason, by the way, congratulations on making your feature film debut.
He's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant.
You.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
And this Indian drag performer with a double life. So talk about what the role meant to you going into it, and how you kind of drew from your own life to kind of bring to the character.
Yeah, I think in that similar sense, I've had quite a very varied upbringing across so many different planes that I guess this person is really just trying to like find out who they are and try and do what they love, even if they don't necessarily fully know what it is. I was quite privileged in the sense that I did want to know what I wanted to do and be an actor and all of that stuff. But I guess for me, it was always about like trying to be seen through the noise, and having that representation was really, really important. I'd never seen anything like this done before. And so when that kind of role approached my desk, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm the only person to do this, and I have to do this in a sense. Like it was kind of like going into battle, which is really cool.
It's funny actually because we really struggled to find the actor for this part as well. The film is called Unicorns, but like actually finding Jason was like finding a unicorn. Like it was really hard to cast. So yeah, he's brilliant in the film. So.
On Friday, you guys have a Q&A with New York audiences. How do you think New York audience would react to this film as opposed to maybe the UK audience?
Oh, they're going to love it. I mean, not that the UK audience don't love it, but they will love it. I think it's just like, New York is such an amalgamation and such a fusion of so many different people from so many places. And Unicorns, in that sense, is the exact same. I think it inherently has that like kind of like New York energy of like this burst and this spark and this like grittiness that is in Unicorns with these two characters, you know? And there's a lot of fun and there's a lot of colour in there. You know, every single turn you take, it's really unexpected.
That is a great answer. Did you pre-plan that?
No, I just,
I'm like, wow. My answer is, I didn't even think about it. But yeah, so yeah, great, fantastic.
Have both your families seen the film, and what do they think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The same night, actually.
Same night, yeah. So aforementioned, I'm from quite like a rural
yes,
background.
Yes.
And like my dad loved it. And he said he found it just so interesting. Like he learned so much. And much like my character Luke learns about this Asian drag scene, like my dad was watching it going like, it's just fascinating. I had no idea this existed. No idea you could go into an Indian restaurant, go down to the basement, and there's a whole party scene going on with all this sort of colour and vivaciousness and life that.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't know that either.
I was I'm Sri Lankan, and I've never heard of that either.
That is a great club that I would want to go to because, like, you can have a good party and a good meal at the end of the night. You know?
Yeah. Right. So right.
There must be one of those in New York.
There's that's what I know.
Yes. Yes, Dan. Yes, Dan.
Okay, Unicorns open in theaters this Friday. We'll be right back.